praise you, we glorify you, Lord. Lord Jesus, you restore our lives, strength our service. Hear us as we pray, Lord. This SB regular session today, may we focus ourselves to one another, serve us of our people. Guide us, O Lord, in the performance of our duties and responsibilities, as mandated by the people. Enhance our sense of integrity, honesty, dedication, and selflessness. Harness our qualities and confidence, as each of us receive to be endowed with different qualities. As in all this, we ask for the attainment of our city's development goal, and to fully sustain our services and excellence. In God's glory and name, amen. Bayang silangan, alam
Mga
ng
kababayan,
puso,
ang pag-isang awit ng Pilipinas.
alam ng puso, sa bibig mo'y buhay. Lupang inilang, nguya ka ng magiging, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisingin, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mo mula. May ilagang tula at awis sa kagayang minamahal. Ang isa ng watawan mo'y tagumpay na nangihingi. Ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may magdidinig. Luman ang araw na ang ating pagsita, oray langit sa piling mo. Ang ligaya na may lalaki, ang mapalayang dahil sa'yo.
Madam Secretary, please conduct the roll call.
The presiding officer, Vice Mayor si Antonio Miguel Y. Perez.
Present.
The presiding officer pro tempore, Councilor Apolonio G. Bacay. Present. The majority floor leader, Councilor Diego Tirado.
Present.
The minority floor leader, Councilor Oscar A. Buling. Councilor Caroline D. Tizon. Councilor Michelle S. Sigondera.
Present.
Councilor Joselito Fontelera.
Present.
Councilor Berna S. De Rabago. Councilor Probin Iranoy. Councilor Dalia M. De Leon.
Present.
Councilor Alfred Felix C. De Castro. Liga ng mga Barangay President Raul D. Bacay. Panlunsod ng Federasyon ng Sangguniang Kabataan President Pislavo D. Bernabe. 11 members of this august body responded to the call, sir.
11 members respond to the call are now certified for quorum. We may now transact official business.
Approval of agenda.
Any motion?
Mr. Chair,
Councilor Apolonio G. Bacay, recognized.
I move for the approval of the agenda for today, July 9, 2019.
Before we approve the said agenda, Madam Secretary, do we have unassigned business?
We have two unassigned businesses. Resolution requesting the Department of Education through the Department of Education Regional Office 1 to extend the services of Dr. Danilo C. Tizon, C-5, as the School Division Superintendent of the Alamino City Schools Division, Alamino City, Pangasinan, and resolution granting members of the Sangguniang Panlunsod, department heads and assistant department heads of the local government unit of Alamino City monthly reimbursement of telephone or mobile expenses starting July 2019.
Okay, it's been moved by Councilor Apolonio G. Bacay. Any second? Seconded by Councilor Secretary and Councilor Fontelera for the approval of the said agenda with the two unassigned businesses. Any objection? Hearing none, the said agenda is approved. Next item.
Adoption of the journal and minutes of the Sangguniang Panlungsod maiden session held on July 1st, 2019.
Councilor Ablangan G. Bakay.
I move for the adoption of the journal and minutes of the SP maiden session held on July 1, 2019.
If there is a motion of Councilor Apolonio G. Bakay to adopt the journal and the minutes of our SP maiden session held July 1, 2019. Any second? Seconded by Councilor Raul Bakay. Any objection? Amendment discussion. Also seconded by Councilor De Castro. Any objection? Amendment discussion. Hearing none. The said journal and minutes are hereby adopted. Madam Secretary.
Reference of business. Under proposed resolution, we have the resolution adopting the internal rules of procedure of the Sangguniang Panlungsod of the City of Alaminos, Province of Pangasinan for the term 2019 to 2022. Resolution authorizing City Vice Mayor Jose Antonio Miguel Y. Perez to hire employees under job order and contract of service for the City Government of Alaminos, Pangasinan. Resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Brian C. Celeste to enter into memorandum of understanding by and between the City Government of Alaminos, Pangasinan and the Cayucay National High School for the implementation of the project entitled Pasindayo, Cultural and Creative Workshop on Pangasinan Musical Arts and Rondalia Instruments, covering the period of July 17 to 21, 2019 in the City of Alaminos, Pangasinan. And number 4 is the resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Brian C. Celeste to enter into a manifestation of commitment and support by and between the City Government of Alaminos, Pangasinan and the Department of Information and Communications Technology for the implementation of the Digital Jobs PH program under the Digital PH initiative in the City of Alaminos, Pangasinan. And number 5 is the 2019 accreditation of civil society organizations pursuant to DILG Memorandum Circular Number 2019-72 dated May 22, 2019.
Any motion? Councilor.
Suspend the rules, and maybe we will prioritize the items which the Sangguniang is not involved, like 1, 2, the other unassigned business, 5, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, we prioritize 3, 4, and 5. Tama.
3,
4, 5.
maybe and 4. I think number 5 is for the Sangguniang.
Yeah, 3 and 4.
I think we have speakers for 3 and 4.
Okay, so there is a motion by Councilor Siri to adopt the majority of the leader that we suspend our rules and we prioritize item number 3 and 4. And before that, we should prioritize the unassigned business, the resolution
Yeah.
for Dr. Danilo C. Season, and then followed by item number 3 and 4 under proposed resolutions and so forth. Any second? Seconded by Councilor Oscar Bolly. The rules are now, the internal rules are now suspended. Madam Secretary, kindly introduce our guest for the first unassigned business.
So under the first unassigned business regarding the resolution for the extension of our Division School Superintendent, we have Sir Arturo R. Biray, the Chief Education Supervisor from DepEd.
Sir, magandang hapon. May gusto po ba kayong sabihin? Maybe you just give us it's self-explanatory, but maybe you could share the sentiment of the DepEd family to the Sangguniang.
Good afternoon to Honorable Presiding Officer and the members of the August body. I am here for the request from your good office for the endorsement by the August body for the extension of the services of Dr. Danilo C. Season certified as the Division School Superintendent of Alaminos City Division. Because there is a nationwide reshuffling of Regional Director and SDS. And my friend in the Gupan City Division, the Chief of School Governance Operation Division, told me that there's a move by the DepEd Dagupan City together with Mayor Brian Lim for a resolution requesting Sir Danny as the superintendent of Dagupan City Division. So we know for the fact that the leadership of Sir Danny in Alaminos City is what we call performing, and he is responsible for the good performance of our learners as well as the remaining infra projects, and he is loved by the division of Alaminos City with all the teachers, and not only the teachers but also stakeholders, and he supports all the programs and projects of the LGU. So therefore there is a close relationship with the SDO and the LGU family. So with due respect, Your Honor, to please fast track. So there is an urgent call. Baka maunahan tayo. Thank you, Your Honor.
Any questions to Dr. Binay? Councilor Cyril,
Short comment, Mr. Chairman. We understand that Sir Danny Dizon has been performing well in Alaminos and has elevated the situation of our education in Alaminos to a certain higher level. But Dagupan maybe is in need of a performer like Mr. Sison, Danny Sison, and I'm not against the retention of Sir Danny here. He is our friend. But are we not being selfish if we will request him to stay here in Alaminos? Hindi, kung ano yan. Hindi.
just a thought.
Di ba tayo nagdadamot? Kasi magaling siya eh. Kailangan nung mas mahina na Dagupan. Kailangan na mas
tuloy yung
magaling.
progreso. Any other questions? Just a thought from Council Gata. Any other questions? Okay, if there are no questions, thank you very much, Dr. Bilay, for gracing us with your presence here in the session hall. We hope that we granted request because Dr. Danny Dizon has been working also hand in hand with the San Bernard with regard to the DepEd programs. So sana kung matuloy, tuloy rin po yung tulungan po. Thank you very much, sir. Madam Secretary, next item.
The next item, sir, for item number 3.
Yes, item number 3.
For item number 3, we have Madam Venus in Balagua from the City Government Department Head. From the City Information Office. And also Madam Rose Aruelo from City Tourism Office.
Okay, good afternoon po, Ma'am Rose and Ma'am Venus. You have the floor, ma'am. Would you give us a brief background regarding item number 3 po?
Yes, good afternoon to the members of the Honorable August Body and to the other visitors that we have in here. So we earnestly request for a resolution for Mayor Art Brian C. Celeste to enter into a memorandum of understanding with Tayukay National High School in the implementation of the project entitled Kasindayo Cultural and Creative Workshop on Pangasinan Musical Arts and Rondalia Instruments covering the period of July 17 to 21, 2019 in the city of Alaminos. To give you further background about this item, may I call on my companion here, Ma'am Rose Aruelo from the City Tourism Office.
Good afternoon po sa ating lahat.
To give a brief background about the request for a authority to sign into a memorandum of understanding with the Cayucay National High School of our city mayor Ryan Celeste. In July 2018, we had a proposal to the National Commission on Culture and the Arts to get a funding for cultural development here in the city of Alaminos. And we were luckily chosen to be one of the recipients. We're actually, in the region, the LGU of Alaminos is the only LGU who became the recipient for this project. This is an NCCA grant worth 200,000. And we have proposed the development or a training for rondalla instruments. And we have chosen Cayucay National High School, primarily because the NCCA would want to reach out on the community level. And it was also a opportunity to develop the young ones in terms of being inclined to music. And in Cayucay National High School, we already have a group, an ensemble, which is called Tararen. And so these members of Tararen would also be the trainees for the rondalla instruments. And we also had a MOA with the NCCA, which was signed in March 18, 2019, with regards to this grant. It's worth 200,000, and they already downloaded in May 2, 180,000. And then after the implementation of the project, they will be giving us the full amount, and that will be worth 20,000. And we plan to do the training program on July 17 to 21. And the benefits of this later on would be for the city, especially so that we don't have yet a rondalla group in the city of Alaminos, which we could showcase during city events, and even during the times that we have the cruise ship arrivals in the 100 Islands National Park. As to the counterpart of the city of Alaminos, we will be donating rondalla instruments, which is worth 121,500, which is chargeable to our cultural fund. And so we ask and we request for the authority to sign into a memorandum of understanding for our city.
Any questions po? May mga katanungan po ba kay Ma'am Rose? Councilor Cirilo to?
How much are we going to share in this project financially?
The total amount that we will be sharing, sir, from the LGU fund is 121,510 pesos. These are all rondalla instruments. To give you an example, Banduria, Octavina, and guitar. Rondalla instruments po kasi, sir, are string instruments po.
How about during the workshop?
Yung pagkain, kasama na ba ito sa grant?
Apo, yung food po, training materials, honoraria of speakers would come from the grant. So that's a total of 200,000 po. Kasi 5 days po yung training natin. Additional non-cash out counterpart from the LGU is the accommodation of the resources speakers. And I would also like to note po that the NCCA group would also monitor the training, and they will be coming in any of the dates within the period of the training.
July.
Sir, July 17 to 21.
Councilor Silvio.
Yeah, I understand this will be a continuing project. After the training, maybe we must maintain the group. So solicitations will be expected again from the
Thank you for volunteering, Councilor.
Yeah, the donations for insulins is actually welcome po kasi we only have limited funds to be given to the group, and we will really sustain this. Actually po, if we do this well, NCCA have indicated that they will still give us, they will be giving us an enhancement project which is worth 500,000. That's why we're trying our best po talaga to impress the NCCA.
Councilor Apollo G. Bakay.
Ma'am Rose, meron na pala tayong separate budget para sa cultural affairs natin, di ba? So, mababawasan na yun para dito.
Opo, we have an approved 1.5 million for culture and the arts. That's a separate fund po, but naka-large po yun sa tourism. And yun, that the 121,510 will be taken from the 1.5.
So, to clarify, hindi ito yung cultural fund ng yung sa general fund, hindi po. Sa tourism.
Hindi, opo, hindi
Yung
po
sa
siya,
mga fiesta, public affairs fund, iba. Good enough.
yun po ang hindi ako sigurado, sir. Pero, nung kinakal natin yung budget, parang naglagay tayo ng iba sa fiesta, iba po sa culture and the arts.
And then, sino po magiging parang point person dito po in charge sa siguro liquidation ng 200,000, 121? Sino po ba yung point person and the working committee responsible to coordinate and help ensure the successful contact? Kayo po.
Opo, that would be, sir, from the tourism office, from the information office, budget office, treasurer's office, and accounting office.
Sino yung point person?
Sa tourism po ako po, sa information office, si Mang Venus Balboa, tapos the budget officer, yung mga heads of office po.
Any other questions?
Yeah, I understand you mentioned that the budget for this will be coming from cultural sa
Culture and the arts.
But it is related to tourism. You mentioned that there are cruise ship and maybe we will be using these people for the entertain and welcome the visitors like what the Hotel Oriental is doing. Ito lang may nag-charge to tourism. Sorry, sa cultural culture and the art.
Yun po yung, sir, hindi ko po masagot sa ngayon. Pero, hindi ko masagot kung talagang under siya ng tourism. I-check ko po and then pabalik po ako.
Yes, kasi siguro we will just specify dito po sa MOA, yung MOU na section 5.2. Donate instruments to be used by the Rondalia Group of CNHS. And then dugtong na lang po natin, worth 121,500 from the data na. Para malinaw. Any other questions? May mga katanungan pa ba? Councilor Patelera, last question.
Yung uniform nila,
Opo. Actually po, ito po yung nilabi natin sa NCCA. Pero, ang NCCA po kasi, hindi po siya pwedeng gumamit sa ganon. Limited lang po sa food, accommodation, yun lang po yung pwedeng ibigay ng NCCA.
Opo. Ngayon po, tinanong din po namin yung recipients kung kailangan ba talagang totally naka-costume na. As of now po kasi, meron po silang existing na simple na shirts na ginagamit din po nila as a group. So yun lang po muna. Pero that is to be checked po kung pwede po siyang i-charge sa fund namin. Sa fund sa LG po.
Pwede bang malaman sino ba yung mga ititrain dito? Student, teachers?
The recipients po are high school students, mostly are first year high school students po. Para po
Kasi parang parang sayang kung student yung ititrain natin dito. Kasi pag graduate na sila, wala na, hindi natin sila mapapatunan.
Good afternoon po. May I just back in po, ang program po na ito is continuing. So we have chosen our grade 7 students from Tayubay National High School with a commitment from the trainer named Mrs. Almani Pascua that the program should continue kahit na po gagraduate. Kasi po ang pinili natin grade 7, meaning to say they have 6 years to stay. So dun sa pag may gagraduate po every year, meron naman pong papalit. So yun po yung commitment ni Ma'am Alma and the school so that the continuity of the program of the Rondalia ANSAM would be visible. Plus, idagdag ko na rin po, with your approval, ito po ay isang content sa ating SGLG claim. Kasi 7 na po ngayon yung core areas, kasama na po ang culture and the arts. That's why we are working so hard so that we would be able to be confirmed again with the SGLG award or excellence po. Thank you.
Yeah, may comment na ako. Pero tama yung sabi ni Ma'am Barba, continuing yung sasabi ko kanina, i-maintain yun. Dahil sa mga students nga, pag-graduate mo dapat. Paano ba ang namatay yung trainer? Yung student ko, palagi may pumapasok, di ba?
It is a continuing commitment of the school. Pag husband and wife tandem po yan, sana huwag naman po silang mamatay na sabay. Si Mr. and Mrs. Ni Pasco po, Reyna Ni Pasco happens to be our conductor, our trainer for Balitok at Tawir. At saka si Ma'am Alma po is also an awardee, provincial awardee of yung paggawa po ng pagtugtog. And I guess they are able. We just hope for that they live long. So the Rondalia ANSAM would still continue po.
Okay. Last question po, Councilor Dalia din.
Ma'am, mga ilan po ang member ng lahat ng mga sasali po?
The members is about 30 to 40 po. 30 to 40 yung target.
Para mas white face na naman. Ina-average na po.
Kung magkano.
Kung magkano.
Salamat po in advance for the appropriation being manifested.
Very last comment.
Hindi naman to, wala tayong problema. Ang kinupan lang natin is, sabi 30 to 40, will Tayukay National High School be able to provide yung numbers na units na gano'n? Ilang pang units na Tayukay?
There are around 300 to 400. Sir, actually we have been with them. Meron na pong form group yan. May initial meetings na po. So established na po. We're just waiting for the implementation of the training. Opo. May group na pong established, sir.
Siguro to close lang na ma'am, siguro yung suggestion ko nila, yung continuity. Since mag-aalat kayo ng 121,000 this year, sana annually nyo lang gawin. Para, let's say, next year, kahit walang grant, meron silang fund na maggamit for further training. Para continuous. Para yung mga kita ng tourism, ma-invest agad din sa mga. Okay, kung wala na. Thank you very much, Ma'am Rose and Ma'am Venus, for gracing us with your presence. Next item, Madam Secretary, item number 4.
For item number 4, under proposed resolution, we have the resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Presidente to enter into a manifestation of commitment and support. We have again Madam Benod Inbalwa as the resource person.
So once again, good afternoon po sa ating lahat. We request the honorable members of the August Body for our City Mayor Art Brian C. Celeste to enter into a manifestation of commitment and support with the Department of Information and Communications Technology for the implementation of Digital Jobs PH program in the City of Alaminos. This is purposely to create more jobs po. ICT, online job po. Actually po, meron silang training na naibigay na sa atin. Ang tawag po doon ay virtual assistants. We have around 25 trainees po na binigay na ng DICT sa atin, and they would like to strengthen more the commitment, our partnership, I mean, through through your favorable action on the granting of manifestation of commitment and support with the DICT for the implementation of the said program po.
Any questions?
Yes.
Councilor Ladog?
Pag sinabing commitment at saka support, kasama nito yung financial.
Actually po, itong last na ibinigay po nila sa atin, they have given us virtual assistance training amounting to 26,000 per head. Ang binigay lang po natin sa kanila, we just accommodated them dun po sa suites natin sa convention center. Bali, isang room lang po yung ibinigay natin sa kanila, the rest, and meal po para sa trainees. The rest of the item po, yung gamit, sila na po ang nag-provide, sir. So, just in case, siguro po ganun pa rin po yung magiging stand natin na baka pwede po natin na i-accommodate sila for a couple of days na mag-i-stay po sila to conduct trainings in line with online industry.
So ano po yung mangyayari? Parang bibigay ba sila ng training ulit?
Yes, sir.
Na software, na computer, yun ba?
Ang plano po nila, kasi katatapos lang po ng virtual assistance na training na ibinigay po nila sa atin. So they are planning, may isa po ulit sila ngayon, yung Digital Literacy for Women. Kaya po, pino-forge nila yung partnership para pag may mga next pa po na trainings like those in line with online industry, tayo po, ang hinihiling lang po nila sa atin is to accommodate them. Parang ibigay po natin yung partnership natin for the program to become productive. Yun lang po yung commitment and support that they are asking from us. And probably po yung meals nung trainees. Usually po ang trainees naman isa o dalawa lang po in a given training po.
Wala namang malaking fund.
Wala po. Masyado pong generous ang DICT. It happens that we have strong partnership with them. That's why they wanted to continue the commitment.
May tanong ba? Councilor De Castro?
This program is with respect to the training of these our students. The thing higher
Opo. This,
ability.
yes sir.
And this program was already implemented last year.
Hindi po sir. Bali,
This will be the first time.
ang partnership po ng DICT has been very strong in the city. Kagaya po ng nasabi ko, kabibigay lang po nila yung ibang programs, and they are still having po yung digital literacy for women. Mag-i-start po yan by next week.
Pero were there other similar programs where the city participated with respect to higher ability?
Yung katatapos lang po, virtual assistance, sir.
So that is with respect to higher ability?
Yes, sir. Kasi po, we train the trainees to
Ilan yung mga na-train?
25 po. 25 po sila na nag-undergo ng training for
And
6
they
days.
finished the training last?
They have completed it last month po, end of the month po.
So late po pala.
Opo. Tapos may ibibigay po ulit ang the ICT para naman po sa digital literacy for women, care of the SWD naman po.
That was the first time. First
Opo.
instance.
Opo, opo.
Because my point is that I would like to know the productivity or the outcome of the higher activity planning. Kung meron pang na-hire doon sa mga remaining nila.
Opo. Just to give
Anyway,
you...
it's very fresh. Hindi pa natin masasabi. But hopefully, it's a very good vision and step towards promoting employment, particularly or especially for the people. That would be all.
Opo. Thank you, sir.
May tutok pa lang. Okay, Councilor Adop.
Just a comment on the title, Mr. Chairman. I suggest we rework the title to us to read resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Brian Celeste to execute joint manifestation of commitment and support by Alaminos and the ICT.
Pati yung sa dulo eh.
Ito manifestation para hindi
Madam Secretary, please take note. And dun sa dulo, yung Digital Jobs PH program under the initiative in the city of second to the last line. Program under the initiative. So, Madam Secretary, can you replace the title as per Councilor suggestion? Any other suggestions? Wala na. Thank you. Thank you, Ma'am B.
Maraming salamat po.
Next item, Madam Secretary. Do we have other guests?
There's a needed donation.
Tapusin na natin kasi. Very good. So can we proceed? Okay lang. Close mo natin. Okay.
So, the next item is the resolution adopting the internal rules of procedure of the Sangguniang Panunsod of the City of Alaminos, Province of Pangasinan for the term 2019 to 2022.
We will just furnish with the draft of our internal agreement that we schedule second reading during our next regular session.
Okay. So, just regarding item number 1. Item na, sige na natin, i-read natin ito. So, may guest pa ba tayo dito sa proposed resolution? So, we will now lift the suspension of the rules. So, with regard to item number 1, Councilor Adop moves to schedule for second reading item number 1 under proposed resolutions. Any second? Second by Councilor Pantalera. Any objection? Hearing none, the said resolution is scheduled for second reading in our next regular session. Pakipasa na lang po yung internal rules para kung may suggestions po tayo na integrate po natin. What is the pleasure of the body regarding item number 3 and 4? Councilor Applebacher.
Under item number 3, I move that the resolution be debated for insistence for implementation.
It has been moved by Councilor Applebacher that we include item number 3 under proposed resolutions to our business interview for deliberation. And second. Second by Councilor Secretary, Councilor Redok. Any objection? Hearing none, the said resolution is included to our business of the day. Any motion regarding item number 4? Okay, Councilor Redok.
I move, Mr. Chairman, that item number 4 be debated to the business of the day for deliberation.
Has been moved by Councilor Redok, duly seconded by Councilor Applebacher, Councilor Labago, that we include item number 4 under proposed resolutions in our business of the day. Any objection? Hearing none, the said item is included to our business of the day for deliberation. Madam Secretary, can you read item number 2 on the proposed resolution?
Item number 2 is the resolution authorizing City Vice Mayor Jose Antonio Miguel Y. Perez to hire employees under job order and contract of service for the legislative department of the local government unit of the City of Alaminos.
So ito po yung parang authorize natin kay Mayor last week. Pero job orders and contracts of service dito po sa Sanggunian. So hindi po ako ng authority. Any motion po? Councilor De Castro?
I gladly move that the matter be related to the business of the day or strong approval.
It has been moved by Councilor Alvin Perez De Castro, strongly seconded by Councilor Dario De Leon, that we include item number 2 in our business of the day for deliberation. Madam Secretary, item number 5.
Item number 5 is the 2019 accreditation of civil society organization pursuant to DILG Memorandum Circular number 2019-72 dated B-22, 2019.
Madam Secretary, can you give us a brief background?
So, meron po kasing circular ang ating DILG na kailangan po ang mag-accredit po ang Sanggunian, term-based po ito every 3 years para po yung ating mga existing NGOs, civil society organization and people's organization ay maging pwede po sumama sa mga special bodies like the local health board, local school board. Para po maging member sila, kailangan po required by law na accredited po sila ng local Sanggunian. And recently po, noong May 22, nag-issue po ang DILG ng circular mandating the accreditation of civil society organizations. Ito po yung schedule na nakalagay po sa circular. So, nagbigay na po, ito po nasa folders ninyo, yan po yung inventory na ng NGOs, civil society organizations na existing po sa ating lungsod as of June. So, tapos na po ang executive department ng kanilang inventory, nakapag-post na rin po sila. So, ang schedule po dyan ng posting of draft directory and civil society organization and verification is 3 to 4th week of July. So, papasok na po sa atin yung work which is to accreditation proper. Magkakaroon na po tayo ng call for accreditation by our City Vice Mayor. Naka-schedule po yan ng first to second week of August kung saan po magpo-post po ang ating Vice Mayor ng kanyang call for accreditation at the same time. Susulatan po natin lahat ng organization, presidents ng organization based sa inventory na sinabit ng executive sa atin para po sa kanilang pag-submit ng documents for accreditation. So ito po yung whole schedule ng accreditation proper. So we are only given up to last week of September to complete the process po.
So, any questions po? Siguro, in layman's term, parang lahat po ng asosasyon dito, pag sila yung na-accredit ng Sanggunian, pwede silang umupo dun sa local development council, local school board. So, kung gusto ng example, yung motor boat associations po na pinag-usapan natin, gusto nilang umupo sa Peace and Order Council, dapat magpa-accredit po sila dito. So kung meron po tayong mga kamilala na civil society organizations, NGO, pwede silang magpa-accredit para mabigyan sila ng boses dito sa ating NGO. Yung mga motorboat, baka gusto na yung accredit.
Pero yung isang
Isa lang.
Councilor,
Councilor,
yung mga NGOs ba na wala sa inventory, pwede magpa-accredit kahit wala sa lista nila? May mga
siguro ibigay sa City Cooperatives Office. Sa office. Para may consolidate.
Ang accreditation po ay sa ating sanggunian. So, mayroon na po tayong prepared na application letter at necessary documents na ipipina up lang po ng mga organizations natin. Tapos isasubmit po sa opisina namin. And then, through the committee chair on agriculture and cooperative, sila po yung mag-accredit. Sila po yung uupo sa committee hearing para po i-accredit yung ating mga civil society organization. Pagkatapos po ng accreditation, mag-i-issue po ang sangguniang panlunsod ng Certificate of Accreditation na yun po yung magiging basis ng Executive Department para po sila ay makasali sa special values po ng ating LGU.
So, any more questions? Wala na. What is the pleasure of the body regarding item number 5?
Susulat po sa agad sa kanilang nakalagay.
So, wala. Questions lang. Okay. So, nagsulat ba tayo sa mga NGOs?
Susulat tayo, sir. Kasi po sa carpooling na pupunta, propose natin, susulat po tayo ang mag-aanak sa training programs.
Okay. So, thank you, Madam Secretary. We move now to Communications CC, Madam Secretary.
So under communications received, we have received a letter from the City Mayor, Art Brian Celeste, requesting the August body for an authority to execute a deed of donation of a parcel of land owned by the city government of Alaminos, located at Barangay Ducap, Alaminos City, Pangasinan, to the Philippine Coast Guard, covering an area of 400 square meter. Dati po kasi 224 square meters lang, to be utilized as the site for the proposed PCG Alaminos City substation.
Can you acknowledge your guest?
Sir,
Okay.
yes, we have Ma'am.
So we will first suspend the rules. As we move to Councilor Secretary, duly seconded by Councilor Pantalera, we will suspend the rules. Madam Secretary.
Our spokesperson for this item is Ma'am Merilyn B. Mina from our City Auditor's Office. And of course, we have from PCG, Sir J.R. Mateo, and Christopher Soriano, and Marjo P. Asuncion from PCG.
Welcome po, ma'am. Sir. Siguro as a brief background, nag-donate po kasi tayo ng 224 square meters sa Coast Drive. And then, i-revoke natin ito. And then, mag-donate tayo ng 400 square meters. So, meron po bang gusto magbigay ng mensahe po? Wala. Sir, so welcome po. Dito na po kayo magbigay ng po ng mensahe.
Good afternoon po sa ating lahat. Ako po yung Substation Commander po ng Coast Guard Alaminos po. Yung dati pong 254 square meter po na dinonate po ng City of Alaminos, bali naragdagan po siya ng 176 square meter para po mabuo yung 400 square meter po. Personal po na pumunta po si Regional Director namin po, si Commodore Normando Reyes, last Tuesday po, last week. Nag-request po siya kay Mayor Art Brian Celeste po, kasi po magkakaroon po kami ng bagong floating assets at saka jet ski na i-dispatch po dito sa Alaminos po. So kakaroon na po yung floating asset po namin ay magkakaroon po ng tatlong rescue boat, aluminum boat at saka isang jet ski po. Kaya yung area po ng 224 square meter po is hindi po kasya doon sa paglalagyan po ng floating asset po namin. Yun lang.
Any questions from the body? Councilor Dago de Leon.
Sir, doon po sa 224, yung idadagdag po ninyo na 176, meron pa po bang existing doon na lote para mabuo siya na 400? Yung lot, or yung 224, meron pa bang sumobra doon?
Medyo masipit na po yung ano namin sa 224 square meter
So,
po.
meron pong pagkukuhanan ng 176.
Meron pa po.
Lot pa po ba yun ng ano, ng ng government?
Opo, ito ma'am.
Thank you.
Siguro from the City Assessor Office, pwede po tayo magbigay ng background sa lupa.
Good afternoon po. Good afternoon po sa... Good afternoon po. Ito po yung i-donate sa Coast Guard po na ito yung proposed na 400 square meters. Ito na yung meron kami, nagpa-survey po kami. Ito yung i-donate sa Coast Guard. Tapos meron po tayong tax declaration na 2,715 square meters doon sa site na yung ma'am. Kaya meron pa tayong maiiwan doon na 2,000 plus. Kasi po, in-adjust na namin kasi dito po yung dati. Pero in-adjust na doon sa mas harap.
Para po sa mga bagong kasama natin sa Sangguniang, saan po ba itong area ng Coast Guard? Para saan sa lupa?
Ay, doon po sa may peace port po.
Yung papunta po look up, instead na diretso kayo din mga kaliwa.
Kaliwa po.
Tapos doon sa
Kaliwa
dulo.
tapos papuntang peace port. Yung peace landing po.
Kung saan po yung dati na
Yes po. Pero in-adjust po dito sa may meron pong 5 meron po existing dadaan tapos yung southern portion po is proposed road.
Councilor Raul Damay.
Matanong po nung for clarification lang ma'am, yung existing na area nila sa detachment, di ba sa Coast Guard na po yun. Pagkatapos, hihingi pa sila ng 400 o dadagdagan na lang yung...
Ay, hindi po sila doon, sir. Maililipat o may-adjust po sila.
Ibig sabihin yung existing na area ng Coast Guard plus additional na 400, yun po ma'am.
Yung donate kasi is 200, pero hindi doon sa kwat nila ngayon. Mai-adjust by southern portion na po.
Ay, ibig sabihin,
Opo. Hindi kasali
yung
yung...
existing,
Opo. Sa atin na yung may iwan, sir.
yung dating existing plus yung 400 o hindi? Dadagdagan na lang yung existing.
Hindi kasi, inilipat po yung sa kanila. So, yung existing po, hindi na sila doon. Oo. Babawin mo. Opo. Ililipat po dito sa may southern portion ng ano. Mga 8 meters siya. Dito kasi yung existing, sir, eh. Dito parte, tapos siya binodonate dito parte. Kaya, meron pang, ano ba ito? 8 meters na ano.
So ano na po mangyayari doon sa lupa? Wala na. Clear na po yun.
Ano niya ka gagawin kung sa puso ko.
Sa place.
Banday dagat.
Councilor De Castro.
Yung intended lot na around as requested na 400 square meters, yung natabunan na ba na parking?
Opo, sir.
So walang land feeding na nangyayari?
Wala po.
Any other questions? Okay. Kung wala na, meron na po bang gusto sabihin po slide? Wala na po. Okay na po. Okay po. Sana po kung ano po yung may tulong po ng sanggunian sa Coast Guard ay napag-usapan po natin. Kaya natatayo na po yung building doon, di ba? At yatay na. Maraming pong salamat sa ating mga bisita galing sa City Councilor's Office tsaka sa Philippine Coast Guard. Salamat po. So we will now resume the suspension of the rules. Madam Secretary, anong
So, unassigned business po.
especially regarding the letter from the mayor requesting the August body for the authority to execute the deed of donation, shall we
I move, Mr. Chairman, that we include that in our business of the day of deliberation.
okay, Councilor Sergio Labak moves to do the said item, the said resolution to the business of the day for deliberation. Any second? Second by Councilor Oscar Bol and Councilor Apollo G. Any objection? Hearing none, the said item is included to our business of the day for deliberation. Madam Secretary.
Under unassigned business, Mr. Chairman, I have one. It should have been taken earlier under the purpose of finance, but the draft was only given to us now. I request the Secretary to read the purpose of finance item.
Madam Secretary.
Under unassigned business, we have an ordinance regulating certain land use activities in all areas that would impede the natural flow of water within the city of Alaminos, requiring zoning clearance or permit for such activities and providing penalties for violation thereof.
Shall we schedule for the meeting?
I refer that to the Committee on
And this,
Land Use Infrastructure.
so, Councilor Joselito Pandilera, the Chairman of Infrastructure and Land Use. So let's make this a joint committee hearing for Committee on Environment and Committee on Infrastructure and Land Use. Kailan po niyo gustong iset? This week, next week? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? Pwede Tuesday, 1 o'clock before session.
One o'clock, Mr. Chairman, Tuesday.
Okay, the committee chair, Councilor Joselito Banderas, schedules the committee hearing regarding this item on July 16. July 16, 1:30 in the afternoon. Second and third.
Beauty one. When we pick another date, I want to attend. I was the one who proposed the ordinance, Mr. Chairman. I want to actively participate in that because
Yes.
of the
Wala ka Tuesday before
unregulated backfilling of lands in Alaminos.
Wala kang before session.
Baka hindi pa kapapot. Yan ko rin gusto mo pa.
Morning.
Kinabukasan mo. 17.
Wednesday. What time?
Umaga.
July 17, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. The date is amended to July 17, 9 o'clock in the morning. Wednesday. We shall invite the
DPWH,
DPWH,
engineering,
engineering,
DSO,
GSO,
planning, zoning.
the zoning officer, the city engineer, our city planning officer, If possible, the DPWH. City Health, the City Health Office. Any more suggestions? May we also request the presence of our city agriculturist since the farmers are affected. So the committee hearing is scheduled on July 17, 9 o'clock ito doon. Joint committee hearing on environment and infrastructure land use. Next item, Madam Secretary.
We proceed to the business of the day. Under unfinished business, we have the resolution amending resolution number 2015-41, designating a new real property located Barangay Duca, Palomino City, with the same area of 224 square square meters, covered by tax declaration 170387, registered in the name of the city government of Alaminos, Pangasinan, for the establishment of Philippine Coast Guard, Alaminos City Substation. In relation to that, we have also the resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Brian Celeste to cause the revocation of the deed of donation inter vivos previously executed in favor of the Philippine Coast Guard in view of change in the nature and identity of the real property donated.
Before we proceed to those two items, I think meron na pasan tayo ng unassigned business. Baka makalimutan yung napakalimutan. Madam Secretary, can you?
Resolution granting members of the Sangguniang Panlunsod, department heads and assistant department heads of the LGU Alaminos City monthly reimbursements of telephone mobile expenses starting July 2019.
Any objection? Any motion?
I vote, Mr. Chair, that we include that in our business of the day.
It is removed by Councilor Senior Rodok, duly seconded by Councilor David Villar and Councilor Apolonio G. Bakay. That will include the resolution to our business of the day for the deliberation. Any objection? Hearing none, the motion is carried. Madam Secretary, so we are under unfinished business, item number 1 and 3. What is the president of the body?
Mr. Chair, I observed that item number 1 under communications received, which we already have taken up and elevated to the business of the day. And item number 1 and 2 of business of the day and unfinished business are interrelated, Mr. Chairman. Number 1 under unfinished business, the amendment of the resolution 2015-41. I think can already be yeah, that's why we have to, maybe we delete from the calendar because we already have item number 1 under the communications receipt, which I understand we will be approving the donation to be made by.
Yes, again, we try to avoid to amend the resolution. So, there is a motion to delete item number 1 under unfinished business in my calendar. Any second? So, since meron na po tayong magiging bagong resolution, if we approve it, yung 400 square meters, so instead of amending the 224 to 400, tanggalin lang natin yung 224. Para yung 400 naman. So is there any second dun sa motion po ni Councilor Rodok? Second by Councilor Apol Bakay, Councilor W. Bernabe, and Councilor Raul Bakay. Any objection? Hearing none, the said resolution is deleted in our calendar of business. With regard to item number 2, Councilor Secretary.
Yes, just a point of clarification. I think there's a clerical error. Are we authorizing the former city mayor or the incumbent city mayor?
Okay, please take note, Madam Secretary, that the the observation of Councilor Secretary, Mayor Art Brian. So, Council, yes. Madam Secretary?
Kasi po kaya po Arthur Celeste pa po ito kasi this resolution was forwarded by the former Mayor Arthur F. Celeste, and since we are only the Secretariat, we have no authority to correct the title of the resolution unless ordered by the August body.
But the right form is Mayor Art Brian Celeste.
Kayo po lang mag-aayos dito, sir.
Pero ang gagamitin na po,
So the clerical error came from the proponent, the City Hall.
Hindi, sir, kasi yung resolution, sir, that topic was already calendared for how many readings during the time of former Mayor Arthur Celeste. Kaya po Arthur Celeste pa po ang nakalagay dyan. And we cannot correct the title of the resolution unless it is ordered by this August body. Kaya po hindi po namin siya pinapalitan para kayo po ang magpalit dito. Kasi nga po, si Sir Mayor Brian Celeste na
Pero our previous Mayor, Arthur Celeste, may letter siya.
Yes, sir. Nag-undergo na po yan ng ilang committee hearings.
So, what is the pleasure of the body? Given the second observation, Councilor Gadok?
I vote, Mr. Chairman, that item number 2 under unfinished business be approved with the correction that the name of the mayor be now Art Brian Celeste.
Just to clarify, ito yung pinag-usapan kanina.
Yeah.
May i-revoke yung pinigay na 224. Okay, it was moved by Councilor Cirilo Gadok. Duly seconded by Councilor Raul Bacay and Councilor Apollo G. Bacay. Apollo G. Bacay. That we adopt the said resolution. Any objection? Amendment, discussion, hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted, given that the name of our mayor be amended to City Mayor Art Brian C. Celeste. So ordered. Next item.
The next item is the resolution requesting the Department of Education through the Department of Education Regional Office 1 to extend the services of Dr. Danilo C. Season 5 as Schools Division Superintendent of the Alaminos City Schools Division, Alaminos City, Pangasinan.
Councilor Apollo G. Bacay, the Chairman on Education.
Mr. Chair, I move for the approval of the extension of the services of Dr. Danilo C. Season as DepEd, Alaminos City Schools Division Superintendent.
Was removed by Councilor Apollo G. Bacay, duly seconded by Councilor Talia De Leon and Councilor Buena Rapago, that we adopt the said resolution. Any co-sponsor? Dana?
May comment lang ako sa motion ni Councilor Bacay, resolution approving the extension.
For the approval.
Approval of the resolution endorsing the extension. Hindi natin i-approve yung extension niya.
Yes. Ayos na lang po ng wording, Madam Secretary. So, adoption of the resolution requesting or endorsing na lang. Endorsing na lang. Endorsing the extension. Tama ba? And may I suggest that we add another whereas clause na to build the character. Tao. Siya. We describe Dr. Season.
Season 5.
How he worked. Kasi nakalagay dito, DepEd, pero wala yung personal characteristics niya. Patagpag na lang, Madam Secretary. Any other amendments, discussions? Hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted.
The next item is the resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Brian C. Celeste to enter into memorandum of understanding by and between the City Government of Pangasinan and the Cayucay National High School for the implementation of the project entitled Pasintayo, Cultural and Creative Workshop on Pangasinan Musical Arts and Rondalla Instruments, covering the period of July 17 to 21, 2019 in the city of Alaminos, Pangasinan.
Any motion? Councilor Apollo G. Bakay, Chairman of Education.
Mr. Chair, I move for the approval and
Okay.
adoption of that resolution.
It has been moved by Councilor Apollo G. Bakay that we adopt the said resolution. Any second? Seconded by Councilor Secretary and Councilor Ladok for the adoption of the said resolution. Any objection? Amendment, discussion, hearing none. Madam Secretary, please, yung sa MOA, yung sinabi natin yun, lagay yung amount, 121,500, and yung source of funds.
Move it up.
Okay. Hearing none, the said resolution is adopted. Next item.
Resolution authorizing City Mayor of Brian C. Celeste to execute a joint manifestation of commitment and support bond between the City Government of Alaminos, Pangasinan and the Department of Information and Communications Technology for the implementation of the Digital Jobs PH program under the Digital Initiative in the City of Alaminos, Pangasinan.
Any motion? Councilor Picasso? We move by Councilor Alton Perez de Castro, duly seconded by Councilor Raul Bakay and Councilor Apollo G. Bakay for the adoption of the said resolution. Any objection? Madam Secretary, kindly fix the
Yes, sir.
title. Amendment, discussion, hearing none. The said resolution is adopted.
Resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Brian Celeste to execute a deed of donation of a parcel of land owned by the City Government of Alaminos located at Barangay Lucap, Alaminos City, Pangasinan to the Philippine Coast Guard covering an area of 400 square meters as the site for the proposed PCG Alaminos City substation.
Councilor Silvio.
Mr. Chairman, I move that there are no more questions or objections. I move the measure be adopted.
Has been moved by Councilor Ladok, duly seconded by Councilor Apollo G. Bakay for the adoption of the said resolution. Any objection? Amendment, discussion, hearing none, the said resolution is adopted.
Resolution authorizing City Vice Mayor Jose Antonio Miguel Y. Perez to hire employees under job order and contract of service for the Legislative Department of the Local Government Unit of Alaminos City, Pangasinan.
I move that the matter be approved by the Ombudsman.
It has been moved by Councilor Alfred Perez de Castro, duly seconded by Councilor Apollo G. Bakay and Councilor Frontera for the adoption of the said resolution. Any objection? Amendment, discussion, hearing none, the said resolution was adopted.
Resolution granting members of the Sangguniang Panlungsod, department heads, and assistant department heads of the local government unit of Alaminos City monthly reimbursements of telephone or mobile expenses starting July 2019.
Councilor Ladok.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I move that the measure be adopted.
It has been moved by Councilor Ladok, duly seconded by Councilor Raul Bakay and Councilor Dante Tigron for the adoption of the said resolution. Any objection? Hearing none, the said resolution is adopted. Next item.
Announcement, reminders. We have already received we have the second reading of the ordinance providing for the centralization of scheduling trips of all motorboats carrying passengers to the 100 Islands National Park, Alaminos City, Pangasinan, regulating acts and providing penalties for violations thereof.
Mr. Chairman, chairman of the committee who is now engaged in a massive campaign for their candidacy for the PC election requested this representation to request for the deferment of the measure by calendaring the same for second reading next session.
Okay, it was been moved by Councilor Cirilo Rotok. Any second? Seconded by Councilor Florence G. Bacay, that we defer the said ordinance to our next regular session since the chairperson on tourism is absent or engaged in a massive campaign. Any objection? Hearing none, the said ordinance is deferred to our next regular session. Announcements, Madam Secretary.
So announcement, natanggap na po natin ang lahat ng nakatanggap na po tayo ng resolution mula sa Sangguniang Panlalawigan ng lahat na nakapending sa kanilang ordinances natin and resolutions for their consideration. And nandito na po yung lahat sa atin except yung public order and safety. So lahat po ng naka-submit sa kanila is already approved pursuant to certain Sangguniang Panlalawigan resolutions except the public order and safety na nalagay po sa kanila.
So, the Code on Children, the GAD Code, the proper sewage treatment and septic management, supplemental annual investment program number 3, amounting to 33,692,583 and 43 centavos. The supplemental budget number 2, the supplemental annual investment program number 4, amounting to 18,047,999.02. Supplemental budget number 3, supplemental annual investment program number 1, amounting to 31,178,711.73. And the enactment of the supplemental budget number 1 of the City of Philippines. Let us be guided by the resolutions. Are there any more other matters to discuss? So before we go to Madam Secretary, adjourn mo tayo. Councilor Bernal Apono. Adjourn.
Sige.
It has been moved by Councilor Berna Santiago Rapago, seconded by Councilor Rotok and Councilor Apolonio G. Bacay, that we adjourn our session. And now call the Sangguniang Panlalawigan regular session for the second week of July adjourn. Thank you. Mag-announce na daw si Ma'am Lucia.
Kasi po, medyo sabi ko wala na kayo sa akin. Kasi last session po, ipakilala ko po nung